Yo, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Knuckles MMA, man, and I'm back with another video, y'all. It's been a little bit, man. It's been about a month. Life's just been lifing, dude. To be honest with you, a lot of things have happened, and yeah, man, I had to take a little bit of a step away from this space, and now I'm back. I'm back. This video right here is just a reminder that I'm not gone, dude. But I'm also gonna be giving you guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think today's video is gonna be about? I'm not even gonna let you answer that. It's gonna be my predictions on this Saturday's card, UFC 327. Man, I'm very excited for this card. Very like just a banger of a card, man. From the early prelims all the way to the main card. This these fights, man. Like I love you, Dana. I love you, Dana. I really do, man. Um, you bald fraud. If you know where that's from, you're my goat. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this card. I'm gonna just jump straight into it, dude. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. Like, your boy's here making the best content. Do me a little favor. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys get perfect content. What you give to me is just, like, comment, and subscribing. You know what I mean? Just fair trade-off, right? Fair trade-off. Perfect. Perfect. Starting from the early prelims, you guys already know the drill. We have Charles Radke versus Francisco Prado, man. This fight's pretty good. This is a pretty good fight. I still give it to Charles Radke because if you're not a top 15 opponent, or if you're not like a prospect that's gonna break into the top 15, you're not beating Charles Radke, dude. Like, there's nobody just beats Charles Radke unless you're like Carlos Prates or Mike Malott, or just like a good name. Francisco Prado, no shade to him whatsoever, but I think Radke's just gonna outstrike him on the feet. And I think he's just gonna win by unanimous decision, man. On to our next fight, we have Kelvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. This is an unk off, dude. This is like two uncles just trying to show that they're still in their prime and they're not. Like, this is bad. Um, if Kelvin Gastelum can keep this standing and he doesn't allow himself to get taken down by Vicente Luque and subbed, I think he wins this fight by unanimous decision as well. Um, this just fridge of an individual is probably gonna miss weight as well. I would not be surprised. Um, I'm just both of these dudes just need to be gone, dude. Like, and I hate to say it like that because I love both of these guys, but it's just time to hang it up, bro. It's time to just hang it up, dude. It's kind of getting annoying at this point, seeing these dudes just come over, get a fight, and then just lose. Like, it's kind of sickening, dude. But yeah, man, I give it to Calvin Gastelum by unanimous decision, dude. On to the main event of these early prelims, we have Chris Padilla versus Markel Medeiros for the one of ones and the ones who know. This fight right here, man. This is a really good fight. Like, this is absolute. So, like, this fight right here could potentially win fight of the night. Like, this is a really good fight, and props to the matchmakers. Prop to like Dean Thomas and Hunter Campbell and Dana. Like, it's a really good fight. I give it to Chris Padilla. Chris Padilla he's just more of a veteran. He has a lot more rounds done in the UFC than Medeiros does, and I think that his wrestling is going to be a big factor in this fight as well, man. Medeiros is pretty good on the feet, but look at that. Look at the reach. Look at the reach. For such a like good striker, he has such a just sucky reach compared to 74 inches. Like, Chris Padilla, I think he can pop that jab. And he can just throw his weight at Medeiros and he can win by unanimous decision as well. So for these early prelims, I have all the dudes on the left. Um, and they all gonna win by unanimous decision, man. On to these prelims here. We have Tatiana Suarez versus Lupi Godinez. Tatiana Suarez, her last fight, she fought Zhang Wei Li. And Lupi Godinez has just looked like a bum in her last couple fights. So I give it to Tatiana Suarez by unanimous decision as well. Possibly a submission late in the second round, potentially. Lupi Godinez, she is a little bit good with her BJJ, but like Tatiana Suarez she's just an animal on the ground, man. And I think she's gonna get it done. I'm gonna keep it safe and just say unanimous decision because Tatiana Suarez is just a decision merchant. But yeah. I'm gonna keep it as unanimous decision. That's my pick. Tatiana Suarez by unanimous decision. On to this banger of a fight right here. We have Mateusz Gamrot versus Esteban Ribovic. This fight is so good, man. You're not gonna like my answer though. I'm gonna give this fight to Mateusz Gamrot, man. I need people to stop underestimating Mateusz Gamrot. He's a really good fighter. Is he a little inconsistent? Yeah. Is he a little chinny? Yes. Is he gonna get knocked down in probably the first or second round by Esteban Ribovic? Absolutely. But the thing I want you guys to know is that Mateusz Gamrot has fought the ones of ones. Remember that. To go from arguably a fight that he won against Dan Hooker, which I think he won. I think he beat Dan Hooker in that fight. And then you go to Charles Oliveira. Those are two guys that are physical. They like to be up in your face. Well, Esteban Ribovic, he's not a big guy. He's not. He's kind of on the shorter end. He's a little bit stockier. His stance is like this, and his hands they tend to drop after that first round. The thing is, I think Esteban Ribovic is going to push the pressure on Mateusz Gamrot, and he's going to get taken down for the first round. Or possibly Esteban Ribovic is going to win the first round, but once that second and third round comes by, Mateusz Gamrot is going to start putting the pressure on Esteban Ribovic. And I think that, actually, not even think. One inconsistency I see a lot, especially when I was doing film for all of these fights, Esteban Ribovic goes at you, he strikes, and then he backs up with his hands down, and he leaves a lot of opening in the boxing. Mateusz Gamrot will exploit that a lot. That cross right down the middle, that right hand right down the middle, is gonna be a money maker for Mateusz Gamrot. I think that he could possibly rock Esteban Ribovic with just a straight shot right down the middle, like a 3-2, or possibly, kind of just mixing up his striking a lot. I think his kicking game should be a big factor in this fight as well, especially kicking those legs, the outside and inside. Um, and the wrestling prowess and the BJJ prowess is also there as well. So I think that he should take down Esteban Ribovic in the second and third round, kind of get a feel for him in the first round, and then threaten those submissions and just bully him and show him that he's a little dude in a big guy's world, man. So I give this fight to Mateusz Gamrot by unanimous decision. On to our second fight of these prelims. Onto our third fight of these prelims. We have Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown, man. This is like stylistically, this is a matchmaking fight. Randy Brown and Kevin Holland literally fight the same. It's the craziest thing. I'm still giving it to Kevin Holland. The reason I give it to Kevin Holland is because Randy Brown, same as Esteban Ribovic, Randy Brown is actually no. I'm not even gonna compare him to Esteban Ribovic. Randy Brown is a chinny individual. He's very chinny, very very chinny. Um, and Kevin Holland is not just a short midget in this welterweight division. He's a tall guy. He's a big guy. He has a reach advantage on him. For like the first time in a long time, Randy Brown does not have a reach advantage on somebody. Kevin Holland is not Nicholas Dalby. Kevin Holland is not, you know, Zaleski dos Santos. See, like he's not a bum. He's not Muslim Salikov. You know, he's not a short, just old guy. Kevin Holland is a young, you know, even though he's inconsistent, I think he's gonna get it done. I think he's gonna finish Randy Brown in the third round. Um, the the wrestling prowess, as far as Kevin Holland is concerned, he has like he's like I don't want to say he's upper echelon, but like he's a lot better than Randy Brown when it comes to scrambling, when it comes to taking down. Kevin Holland also has a very sneaky submission game as well, man. Um, so I say TKO. I think Kevin Holland's gonna TKO Randy Brown in the third round, early third round. But don't be surprised if Kevin Holland puts the pressure on Randy Brown and then finds a way to get on his back and submit him with a rear naked choke. This fight's definitely gonna end in a finish, but it's gonna be Kevin Holland finishing Randy Brown. So my prediction is either a rear naked choke in the third round or a KO TKO in the early third round, possibly. So one of those two. On to this main event of these prelims, we have Aaron Pico versus Patricio Pitbull. Apologies. We have Aaron Pico versus Patricio Pitbull. I like this fight. This is a very good fight, and I'm giving it to Patricio Pitbull. Patricio Pitbull is going to finish Aaron Pico in the second round. I'm calling it right now. This fight is 1,000% going to end in the finish. Nobody's going to an decision or nothing. Aaron Pico is a marauder with a glass chin. Let me say that one more time. Let me get closer so you guys know. Right? I'm gonna change this up right quick. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Aaron Pico is not as good as people say he is. He's not. There's no reason why he should be a heavy favorite in this fight. Patricio Pitbull, even though he's old, okay, whatever. Even though he's old, that don't mean nothing. Patricio Pitbull still has power in his hands. And I think that Aaron Pico is going to, all right, he's going to put the pressure on Pitbull in the first round, but Pitbull's going to figure him out. In that early second round, he's going to put it on Aaron Pico. Aaron Pico is going to watch. He's going to go in real wild, put him up against the cage, and Patricio Pitbull is going to lay a bomb on Aaron Pico, and he's going to put him out of there. I give it to Patricio Pitbull by KO in the second round. So for these prelims, I have Patricio Pitbull, Kevin Holland, Mateusz Gamrot, and Tatiana Suarez. Again, I'm seeing like what we're seeing is this left side. The left side is looking very prominent right now. Onto this main card, man. This main card is beautiful, dude. It's so beautiful. And unfortunately, my GOAT Joshua Van is not fighting Tatsuro Taira. He will be fighting in Newark, New Jersey. Hopefully I can go to that. Tyreek, if you're watching this, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen because Newark is looking really good right now. But I digress. First fight of the night, we have Cub Swanson, my man. Cub Swanson, man, my guy. I love Cub Swanson, man. And it is his retirement fight as well. And he is fighting Nate the Train Landwehr. I hate to say this. This is how this fight's going to play out. Cub Swanson is going to look really good in the first and maybe a little bit like the first third of the second round. And then Nate the Train is going to TKO Cub Swanson in the third round. Cub Swanson, even though he's older, you know, he's still a good guy. He's still a good fighter, you know. But Nate the Train, his survivability is just insane, dude. And like, I don't think Cub Swanson's gonna put away Nate Landwehr like that. I really don't. You know, he's older, and in his recent fights, you know, he's showed that he gets pieced up, and then he kind of starts to slow down because of that age, man. Like he's not the same Cub Swanson 10 years ago. You know, he's not a 32-year-old Cub Swanson. He's not the same Cub Swanson that was piecing up Dustin Poirier or fighting, you know, Anthony Pettis or fighting Charles Oliveira, like he's not that Cub Swanson no more. So unfortunately, I do give it to Nate Landwehr by KO TKO in the third round, man. And another thing, if we can give Anthony Smith these freaking promo packages and this, that, and the third, I want Cub Swanson to get his flowers as well. Don't. Don't joke around because Stipe, you guys did it to Stipe, didn't even give him squat. Do justice by my boy Cub Swanson, man. We love Cub Swanson, dude. He's a hood legend. We freaking love Cub Swanson around here, dude. On to this this just WrestleMania main event right here, man. We got Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. This fight is definitely gonna end in a finish. I'm saying in like the first round, first maybe second round, like, and I'm giving it to Dominic Reyes. Um, Johnny Walker is, even though he's a big guy, he's a big, he's goofy. He's a big guy, but he's goofy. I think he's gonna overextend on something, and Dominic Reyes is gonna be on that back foot, and he's just gonna hit him. I think Dominic Reyes is gonna beat Johnny Walker the same way he did Nikita Krylov. I think he's just gonna step back and just plant that foot and just pow right down the middle. I like his 1-2s. You know, I think feints are really gonna work in this fight against Johnny Walker a lot as well because Johnny Walker bites on a lot of feints. And I give it to my boy Dominic Reyes, man. I still have faith in Dominic Reyes. So yeah, man, he's gonna get it done by KO, TKO, KO or TKO in the first round, man. On to this, oh my goodness. I almost said onto this fight. I mean, onto this. Okay, yeah, onto this fight right here. Kind of like this is a confusing matchmaking, and honestly, dude, let's look at this fight. Why is this a fight? The heavyweight division is in such shambles that we have a bootleg just WWE superstar in Josh Hokett fighting Curtis Blades. I don't like this at all. I mean, like, this is an easy W for Curtis Blades, especially for people who are wrestlers. They have never done good against Curtis Blade. Curtis Blades is gonna chop that leg of Josh Hokett. He's gonna, Josh Hokett's probably gonna come out like on the offensive, and he's gonna try and put it on Curtis Blades. But I don't see Curtis Blades crumbling. Like, 'cause Josh Hokett doesn't have power in his hands, man. He's not Denzel Freeman. Josh Hokett's not. I can't stand Josh Hokett, dude. I just want him to get TKO. Like, I'm giving it to Curtis Blades by TKO. I don't care. Curtis Blades is gonna drag him into the third round, and he's gonna TKO him on a sloppy takedown. Well, they're gonna be up against the fence, and Josh Hokett's gonna be trying to wrestle him, and Curtis Blades just boom, boom, like he's just gonna be hitting him with elbows right on that temple, right on the side of his head, maybe on the back of his head too. I don't know, but he's just gonna be hitting him. Like Josh Hokett's, he's a punching bag. He's a punching bag. He's Curtis Blades' punching bag. So I give it to Curtis Blades by TKO in the third round, man. On to this fight here, man. This is such a random fight. Like, all of Brazil is fiending for Paulo Costa to lose this fight. And I'm also fiending for him to lose this fight as well. Azamat Mirzakhanov is just, even though he's like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Does Paulo Costa have good kicks? Yeah, to the body, to the legs, to the head. He's gonna mix it up, cool. But Paulo Costa's not fighting Marvin Vettori. He's not fighting another middleweight. He's fighting Azamat Mirzakhanov. And Azamat Mirzakhanov, even though he's a stocky dude, he's freaking fast. I mean, like I'm telling Azamat, you go and watch his fights. Go and watch his fights against Rakic. Go and watch his fight against Alonzo Menafield. Like, go watch all of those fights. Azamat Mirzakhanov he's a force to be reckoned with in this this light heavyweight division, dude. Like, the power, the speed, I think that he's just gonna tank everything that Paulo Costa's gonna throw at him, and he's just gonna bomb Paulo Costa like bad, dude. Like I don't think he's gonna KO him or TKO him. I think this fight's gonna end in a decision, but it's gonna be a definitive decision for Azamat Murzakanov. I think he's just gonna dominate Paulo Costa, dude. Like Paulo Costa has this thing where he'll rush at you and he backs up with his hands down. He leaves a lot of openings for the boxing of Azamat Murzakanov, and Murzakanov is too good at picking stuff like that up. Like the first round, I think he's gonna be slow in the first round because that's usually how he is, unless he knows that he can beat you. Um, but I think Azamat Murzakanov is gonna be very cold and technical in that first half of the first round, and then he's really gonna put it on to Paulo Costa. He's gonna bust him up, and he's just gonna make it look easy, dude. And then Azamat Murzakanov is probably gonna ask for a title shot right after this as well. Um, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I mean, other than actually, no, I would put Asmat Mirzakhanov against Magomed Ankalaev, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, I give this fight to Asmat Mirzakhanov by unanimous decision. On to our main event, man. I am so freaking excited for this fight. It's not even funny. We have Yuri Prohashka versus Carlos Ulberg, man. I like this. I like this fight. I like this fight a lot, man. And stylistically, this is a good fight for Carlos Ulberg. What? No. It's a good fight stylistically for Yuri Prohashka. Carlos Ulberg is not Alex Pereira. Does he have power? Yeah, all right. Is he good at feinting and all that good junk? Yeah. All right, I'll give him that. But you're not putting out Yuri, dude. Like, if you're not Alex, nobody else is being Yuri Prohashka. But Yuri Prohashka has a lot to bank on right now, dude. He just had a kid. He's been training very much. He's very locked in and focused as well. 1000% Yuri Prohaska is gonna probably get beat up in the first two rounds. I think our Carlos Ulberg is gonna be, chopping his leg and fainting a lot, and he's gonna try and have Yuri bite on feints. And honestly, that's kind of a thing that I'm scared of as well, though, because Yuri does bite on feints a good amount. But I'm just like Ulberg, he's not used to these 5-round fights. He's not used to these title fights like Yuri Prohashka is. Yuri Prohashka is he's a dog, man. Like he's used to getting hit and coming back. He's used to all of these absolute wars, like all these title fights that he's been in. All these interim, not interim. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to say interim, but like he's used to these title fights, dude. Um, and I give it to Yuri Prohashka, dude. Um, by TKO, either by TKO or submission in the fourth round, because I think you're like dude. Dude, I love Yuri Prohashka, man. That that uber autism of his. He's just gonna put it on. He's gonna put it on Carlos Ulberg, dude. Like nobody Nobody's doing anything to Yuri Prohaska. Yuri Prohaska is going to become champion again. And I think that he's going to tire out Carlos Ulberg. I think Ulberg is going to want to throw a lot more in the first 3 rounds. And then in that fourth and fifth round, maybe even like later end of the third, he's going to slow down. I'm calling it right now. He's going to slow down exponentially. And then, boom, we're going to have Yuri putting on that pressure. And, you know, Yuri has a sneaky guillotine as well. Sneaky guillotine, rear naked choke, all that. He has a sneaky submission game as well, dude. So I give it to Yuri Prohashka by either TKO in the fourth or possible submission in the fourth round as well. So I have Yuri Prohashka, Asmat Mirzakhanov, Curtis Blades, Dominic Reyes, and Nate Landwehr, man. With that, this concludes the video, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. continue to continue to support the channel. I thank you guys so much for what you have done. You know, it's been hard, dude. It's been hard these last couple months. For those who know, for those who don't, it's been rough. It's been rough, man. And allowing myself to just kind of stop thinking about what's going on in the world and sitting in front of a camera and talking about what I like and having you guys interact with me, having people text me on the side like, "Hey, man, good video, love the content." That warms my heart a lot, man, and that just shows me that there's more than just being sad. That's pretty much it, man. My heart goes out to all of you guys. I thank you guys so much for being there for me, no matter what. Um, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. I thank you guys so much for everything that you do for me. And with that, I will see you guys very soon. I'm out of here. Peace.